If we pay extra, could we maybe get some grease or fat?
I'm gonna probably have to talk quickly if I want to get anything out I want to say this morning, because I'm still having trouble getting room on my iPhone for all the video that I've recorded that has not been uploaded to iCloud yet, because I hardly ever have any service. And the few times I can get on Wi-Fi, it doesn't last long enough to do more than 1 or 2 items. So that's one of the reasons I didn't have a video yesterday, is that I couldn't even upload Halloween's video until yesterday, when I was able to make some room after sitting at a spot where they had Wi-Fi for about 2 hours trying to upload a few items. But I'm back and I got a little bit of room, so hopefully I'll be able to convert this one and get it sent out to YouTube today. But I wanted to talk to you about that because it's not something I'm dealing with the way that I used to deal with. These type of adversities used to be really problemsome and upsetting to me, and they have been starting to be upsetting to me lately. But I listened to a lesson this morning where the pastor was teaching about wrestling with Jacob. God was wrestling with Jacob and Jacob wrestling with God, and it really kind of made me feel like that the Lord's working with me on this, and he's showing me to just be able to be content even in my weakness, because in my weakness then I am strong, because I'm able to rely upon him. And I'm so used to relying upon myself to accomplish everything that I just hope this is the Lord's way of trying to get my attention and wrestle with me a little bit, get me to the point where I'll let go and give in to him. I want to keep being here for my viewers, but as I've been saying, this internet issue is persisting for a while longer, because I have at least the amount of time that it's going to take for Comcast to receive the check that I sent out on Friday, and then also to process it, and then to get the ball rolling, to get the permits done, to get the internet run to my place. Now, of course, they can speed this up, but in all likelihood, they're not going to do anything to speed it up. So it's going to be something I'm going to have to deal with for a while longer. And I say this not to complain at all, but to let you know that I may not be able to upload a video as often as I have been for a little while I'm going through this transition. But it's all going to be for the best. And you can roll back on any of my other walk and talk videos if you need a little motivation to keep going, because I guarantee you I'm going to keep going. And also you can roll back on some of the videos where I've had to overcome some mistakes that I've made. Halloween Day, I did make a mistake that is turned out to be quite educational, because I haven't had an IPA since the start of this diet. But then on, it's a type of beer, India Pale Ale. But then on Halloween Day, I had 3 of them, and I also had a piece of something my sister made that had like brownie and chocolate and peanut butter in it. But I've had chocolate before and not had any reaction, but oh my goodness, did my guts react to those IPAs. I have felt like I'm right back where I was back in December for the past 36 hours with my gut pain. And it's my own dumb fault for partaking in something I knew I don't need to be having. I don't know why we do this to ourselves, but I'm just as human as any of you, so I make mistakes, but it just reminds me to get back on track again. Thank God God has grace with us like that. Every time we make a mistake, we can always come back like the prodigal son, and he'll be waiting with the ring and the robe and just ready to welcome you back into the family, because he just wants to have fellowship with you, even when you decide to go your own way. Well, sometimes I decide to go my own way, even when I know it's not good for this diet. And then I get a 2x4 across the gut or the head and get back on track. I've noticed that not only have I had gut issues, but I've had joint pain like crazy, like all the inflammation issues. My tennis elbow, which is really tendonitis, was starting to go away, and then it came back with a full force the day after or yesterday, and it's still there today. I've had shin splints that are just killing me. And it always comes when I put something in my body that my body doesn't work well with. And it seems like anytime it have anything to do with plant matter or plant material, my body is not having it. I don't know if it's just because that's the way my body type is, or if it's also because I've found out I was allergic to all grasses. So maybe I'm allergic to so many things that are from vegetables that it could be more than just grasses. I'm also allergic to sweet potatoes, which is an odd one, and allergic to tomatoes. But either way, those IPAs have just destroyed me for the past 36 hours. And just got to stay away from them. Got to stay away. But like I say, I don't know how much room I have left here, but I wanted to come back and let you know that even if you don't see me as often over the next few weeks, I'm still out here plugging away. I'm going to be limited for a little while, so I don't know how often I'll be able to offload some of this stuff. Oh, here's something interesting. I am going to be on The Price is Right this week. I don't know when it's going to air yet, but who knows? Maybe I'll get a chance to go up on the stage, or I may just be somebody in the audience. But I'm going up to Georgia this week, and I'm going to be on the Price is Right on November 4th. So whatever day they air that on, maybe you'll see me on there. Katie will be there too, and some of my other family members. Something we actually had planned since before COVID kicked in. We were supposed to go in March of 2020, and I think it was March. I don't remember for sure now. It might have been earlier, but it got put off by COVID. And then it got put off again, and then it got put off again. So we're finally getting to go on this Price is Right thing. So be looking for that. I'll let you know when I know more about when it's going to air. But even with all the pains and the aches, still going to get out here and do my walking. Try to push through it, get my strength back. The hard thing is the tendonitis, because I really got to let my arm rest. So that's been already slowing me down from doing push-ups and things that I usually use my arm for to exercise. But I'm still getting my walks in. Sometimes you're going to run into moments where your body's telling you got to slow down a little bit. And then you just got to slow down a little bit. Just don't let it stop you. Let your body get back to where it's supposed to be, and then press on. Well, that's your motivation for today. I hope that helps you out, and I'll see you tomorrow.
If we pay extra, could we maybe get some grease or fat?